Hello guys, Omni here. Just finished the latest episode of Gotham, the second to last episode for the series as a whole, since the final episode will be airing next week, and that'll be it for the show. Um, this last episode was actually one of my favorite ones for a while. I'd say next in line was the last time we saw Valeska this season was a really good episode as well. Everything else was just a little weird, over the top, and just like very Gotham-y. I don't know how else to describe it. It's this show started off really grounded in a way. Like there was a sense of comic bookness to the world and this kind of like cheese, but at the same time it seemed to kind of take itself seriously. And definitely as the series progressed, that became very much less so the case. But I'm going to give you some spoilers here now if you haven't watched this week's episode. So go ahead and tune out, because this will also probably provide some spoilers, since this is the trailer for the final episode, the series finale of Gotham. The end of this last episode has Bruce actually leaving Gotham. I believe it's heavily implied that he's going off to train to better prepare himself to defend Gotham upon his return. So I believe we're getting a time skip, and we're going to see him come back defending Gotham full on Batman, because they did say he would be in the suit by the end of the season, and it hasn't happened yet. So it's definitely got to be this episode. So let's go ahead, check out the trailer, and let's talk about it afterwards. A boom and a go.
When Gotham needs me, I will return.
Yep, there we go.
I'm the Riddler. Gotham will remember that.
Ooh.
This begins and ends with you and me.
They're Harley Quinn.
Do not say his name. Is it Jeremiah Valeska?
Yes, Ivy. Oh, bat signal. Yeah, she's the thief now.
Show yourself. I'm not your enemy.
Yes. I'm curious how that's gonna look on him, like in action, because he's like such a tall, lanky kid. It looks about how I expected. I hope we get to see him in action quite a bit though. But I love how the show's finally building now that Bruce is involved directly and taking up the cowl for the first time, and these the villains that have kind of we've been following for a long time are finally adhering to their monikers, to their identities that have been established for now. You see Cobblepot taking on the more classic guise of the Penguin from the comics, getting the monocle after he had lost his eye in the last episode from the shrapnel of a grenade. So he's got himself a fake eye and then a monocle, I guess, to help improve his vision in the one real eye that he actually has. The Riddler is casting off Ed completely and going right back to being just, the Riddler. And he's got the question marks on his outfit going full on, even though I think the question marks are unnecessary. I like the whole persona and the way he carried himself and presented himself prior to that. And I think that's unnecessary. I guess it's to create more of a symbol for himself, for his identity. Ivy's just Ivy. Her storyline in this show is just it just never sat with me. She literally evolved like a Pokemon throughout this whole show. Literally had a little form, a mid form with a cocoon, and then her final form. She had 3 forms throughout the show, 3 different actresses, and she's just a Pokemon. She's a grass type Pokemon. Bane was okay. I think the Raw stuff was pretty neat. I feel like that happened way too early for Bruce. I would have liked to have seen that happen when he's Batman, but the show couldn't do that. Harley Quinn, this Harley Quinn's a little weird, but I'm really excited to see Jeremiah Valeska go full on Joker in this, because it's always been like a different kind of approach to it. Jerome's Joker was a little more to what we would know of the character from the comics and stuff like that. And then Jeremiah's was very like methodical about what he was doing. He was very reserved. He was very composed. You know, he had his creepy little smile here and there. He tried to recreate the deaths of Bruce's parents so that they could be bonded, which I thought was really cool. I like that episode. I like how he really, really wants to be part of Bruce's life, because they was the first friend he had in a long time. I thought that whole storyline was kind of interesting, but he was never like, I never felt like he was completely unhinged or unpredictable. He was just really smart and sadistic after the infection with the Jerome's toxin. So I'm curious to see after the Ace Chemicals bath, after he wakes up from his coma, however far after the last episode this time gap takes place. I'm looking forward to seeing that. We got the teaser that we reacted to a few weeks back, and I'm completely on board with it. I know he looks tattered. He looks borderline like an old man zombie from the burns and all that, but he's laughing and jiving like the Joker we know and love. And I can't wait to see that performance come to a peak in this, because this will be the last time that we can see this version of all of these characters. So I really hope that Jeremiah's involvement is thick and heavy and plays a big part in this last episode. I really hope it focuses completely on him in a way. I'd like to just catch up with the other villains, but he didn't get a whole lot of screen time this season, so let's go all out, have Batman and the Joker just brawl it out in a good old-fashioned classic way, just to see like this messed up take with Jeremiah come to a head. I'm looking forward to it. Like I kind of burned out on Gotham for a long time, and I just stuck with it just to see how it plays out, since I knew that this was the last season. But it's definitely has its highs and its lows, but this last season was just ridiculous to the point where like I could at least come into these episodes and just be like, that's stupid, but I love it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think I'm like I said, I'm really curious to see how the bat suit looks on this Bruce. But we'll see. It looks okay. It's we haven't seen a TV bat suit since Adam West. I mean, if you count Titans, but you never really saw it. It was always like in the pitch blackest darkness that you could see. So it was hard to ever make it out. But yeah, that's it for this. I want to pass this off to you guys. Let me know what you all think. Are you all still watching Gotham anyway? Are you looking forward to seeing this take on Joker? We talked about it a little bit before, but if you want to, go check out that video as well. I will link that at the end on the end screen. But yeah, that's it for now. Let's have a conversation down in the comments about what we can see here. Any predictions you might have about what we might get in this episode. Yeah, that's it for today, guys. If you like this, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care.